So this is my new Wave keyboard, which I really like. The shape is really awkward when you first use it. Like, the keys actually dip. This camera angle does no justice to that, but it's very different. But after you use it for a week, you really start typing faster on it. On the back side of the keyboard, you actually have something pretty interesting. You can choose which angle you want your keyboard at. 0 degrees, 4 degrees, or 8 degrees. They claim 3 years battery life on 2 AA's, which is nice. The mouse, there is a on-off switch. I've had some problems with Logetech set point drivers crashing or locking up. All I have to do is flip the switch off and then back on, and it's instantly working again. And the drivers reset, all my buttons work again. I've had similar issues with other keyboards, having the drivers randomly lock up on me for the mouse and keyboard. I think it's kind of an issue related to my system here. Don't know why. Also, the receiver for this keyboard and mouse is very small. It claims it has good range. I had it plugged into a USB port on the back of my computer. Didn't work so great, so I put on this extension, and I have it setting kind of just near my monitor. But it's very tiny. It uses the 2.4 gigahertz range. The mouse itself, charging wise, is rechargeable through USB. That's a new USB mini standard. It's not proprietary. The mouse, each time you actually first move it after it's been in standby for a long time, has a little battery light. We'll see it in a few seconds here. I just leave my charging cord plugged into my computer all the time. You just plug it in, charges up overnight. It's really nice. Never have to replace batteries. I charge it maybe once a month, and it gets at least 3 hours of use every day. This button on the mouse right here can lock and unlock the scroll wheel to make it either clickable or free spinning. I haven't had much use for this free spinning wheel. If you have a really long PDF, maybe, but I really like the feel of the wheel. It's a metal wheel, it's heavier, so it kind of has some momentum to it. Back and forth buttons right here. It's self-explanatory. On where your thumb rests is actually a button if you press down on it, and that's currently set to mute on my computer. It's really a hidden button. It has 3 little raised knobs, but I like it. That button right there is mute because I have my volume up and down buttons right here on the mouse. Now, every single YouTube video and song has different volume levels. It drives me absolutely crazy. The mouse has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if you press down on the scroll wheel, 6 programmable buttons to do hundreds of different things, whatever you choose. I just picked volume. It used to be the change the DPI of the mouse, but I really don't ever change that. I haven't used this mouse much for gaming at all. Like set point software, I can completely change every single preset button on here to a whole variety of things. You can choose the exact program that you want, so it's very customizable. I actually don't remember what the Microsoft software was like. I'm sure there were some options similar to this, but this is much better. This used to be Start tab. You know, I forgot the actual technical name for this. I switched it to open up my libraries, which is kind of nice. Zoom in and zoom out, I left those the same. This used to be, I actually don't remember, but I mapped it to control panel. The camera's now my documents. All the media buttons I left unchanged. So here's iTunes. I'm going to minimize it. It's down there in my tray. And I'm going to hit play. On all Microsoft keyboards, that does not work, because when you hit play and iTunes is minimized, it does not control iTunes. Extremely annoying. So all these media controls work with iTunes when it is minimized. I still have the volume buttons right here, and that launches iTunes. And Media Center, I don't like Media Center at all, so it is Hulu Desktop. Calculator buttons. Most keyboards have a calculator button now. It also has function keys. I like it that all the F keys on your computer actually stay mapped, the default F keys. A lot of other keyboards have moved away from that, and I don't like that. So if I press F11, it actually does what F11 is supposed to do, which is full screen in Firefox or other program. I hate keyboards that override the F key functions, and you have to go to F lock and some weird thing over here. Really dislike them. So I can press the FN key and any of these keys up here. The one I like a lot is the FN eject key, which actually will control my DVD drive. You have Word, Excel, Calendar, A, B, and C pre-mapped whatever you want, Internet Explorer, Messenger, Mail, and you can also customize all of these to whatever you want. The cap locks key is recessed, so you can't accidentally hit it when you hit in the A key. I always hit the cap locks button when I'm going for the A key. This has eliminated that problem forever. So this has been the Logitech Wave Pro. They're less than $100 right now. They work great.